I recently read that the Senator Majority Leader was trying to pass, and I believe your ethics rules,
Yes.
legislation to keep earmarks confidential. What can you do as a senator to make them as full disclosure so that we can find out who's adding all these dollars to every bill that comes up before the Senate?
There was a promise made by the Democrats that they would stop the earmarking and that there would be disclosure. That just hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. And by the way, Republicans were incredibly guilty of the earmark process, my friends. I am not trying to excuse it. It's a disease. In Washington, we have three kinds of members of Congress: Republicans, Democrats, and appropriators. And the appropriators, whatever they say, goes. And it's an iron grip that they have, and it's disgraceful, and I've fought against it for many, many years. And as president, as I said, I'll veto every one of them, and I'll make the authors of them famous. In the meantime, we just have to keep the pressure on. I don't know if you even know that you spent $3 million, we spent $3 million of your tax dollars a couple of years ago to study the DNA of bears in Montana. And I don't know if that was a criminal issue or a paternity issue. The fact is, it was your money. It was your money. We spent $233 million on a bridge in Alaska to an island with 50 people on it. You cannot justify that. And then you wonder about the low approval ratings. We've got to keep the pressure on. The American people have to demand it, and they have to throw out those people who engage in this practice. One final vignette to show you how bad it's gotten. A congressman from Alaska earmarked $10 million to a county for a project in this county in Florida. That was after a fundraising event was held for him. The people in that county said, we don't want this project. There was some environmental concerns or other concerns they had. Said, we don't want this project. He said in return, well, you better take the money and spend it or you'll never get any more money. Now, my friends, that's so outrageous. That's so outrageous that it defies description. It's got to stop. And I promise you, I will bend every effort to stop it. And it may not be able to stop it, but I guarantee you those people will be famous. You'll know every one of them's name.